Kind of late night in Japan. Wanted to play a little before I go to bed. Oh really? Hey Mike. Created myself. Let's get started.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Antonio Rosado will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Stepping up now, Kevin Lane. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a nice time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approach.
The 1-2. Culberson into shallow left, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So coming to the plate, Roger Cardenas. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Heading out towards shallow right. Decker has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half. So striding forward now, Ronald Calzado. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Lewis Grumman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Lewis Grumman becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Ready for another chance? Kevin Lane. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Lane makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kevin Lane is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Up. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roger Cardenas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Striding in once again, Bobby Pyle.
Adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
0-1 the count. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Santander becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More from digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Calzado.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Stepping into the box, Lewis Grumman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 0-2 delivery, and he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kevin Lane.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Ready once again, Rick Johnston. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and 1 strike. And he takes strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him to go down swinging there. Rick Johnston becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. A 1 pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. The perfection continues. 20. Digging in to try it again, Bobby Pyle. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that very effectively in this one.
And he'll step on first himself to the out. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So these fans will not get to see history here after all as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
He froze him on the fastball there. Tommy Davis becomes out number 2 this inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Ronald Calzado is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Right field. Decker is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Lewis Grumman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Adams is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Lane. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1, here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's still
and he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Gwinnett jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Anthony Augustine earned his 5th win of the year as his 20 strikeouts ties a record for the most in a game. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
20 strikeouts. That's great.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Maybe that I can get called up to the major leagues. Maybe.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this. Anthony Augustine gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Totally dominant in this last start. Turned in a complete game, one-hitter. We'll see if he's got something similar in store in this one.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Now at the plate, Sean Castaneda, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marshall Ryan. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Patrick Kivlahan. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Late that time for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2. St. Odd leads off first with 1 away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Culberson relay to first in time, and just like that, the pitcher, Anthony Augustine, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Decker is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that.
Leading off the inning, Devin Marrero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there, and it's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping into the box, Chad Duarte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. Comes set, and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Caio Rimea. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. Chop weakly to the left. Ruiz takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Augustine. He singled his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Standing in, James Garland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he fouls this one off. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Augustine, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Ryan is going to get there, and that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Stripers lead it 6-0. Marshall Ryan is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Marshall Ryan goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. And that's in there for strike 1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Here comes another 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Patrick Kivlahan.
He's watching. Oh.
He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And there's your first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chad Duarte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
1-1-1.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, James Garland. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Looking to send him packing again. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defense.
Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Count still at 1-2. Lynn on second. Castaneda on at first with nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter, center fielder.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Kivlahan. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. No balls and 1 strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Stripers.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm gonna end the chill stream right there. I'm really sleepy. It's like almost 3:30 in the morning in Japan. So good night, everyone, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Okay, bye.